I hope to God you cannot hear the battery right now. Oh my god, the battery to the ring light is like full on hissing. I'm not happy about this. I literally can't do anything to make it stop either. It's just loud and it's hissing. Ah. Hi guys, my name is Lacey, Sweet Lips and Fat Hips, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am baby-faced, which can only mean one thing. I'm doing another Chit-Chat, get ready with me. This time, I know my last one was a little bit on the down, kind of ranty side. This one is more like, I don't know what this movement is. I want to chat. I want to get back into the swing of things. I feel like every other day, my routine is screwed up. And so, getting back to it, we're going to be chatting. I'm going to be sharing some thoughts and opinions and plans and information with you guys. We're going to be doing our makeup together today. So I would recommend, because I'm sure this video is long, you save this for when you're doing your makeup too, or you got some time to kill, because we're going for it. I don't think I grabbed a beauty blender. That's okay. Like always, I'm really just not going to be talking much about the makeup. Maybe a little bit more than last time, maybe a little bit here or there. Like for instance, I had a whole full face of makeup on earlier, which is why you could probably see like eyeliner rings still left on me. And I took it off because I thought it looked like crap, and I wanted to film tonight, so that's where we are right now. I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Pro Base Aqua Priming Base just to like get some moisture back into my skin. Because like I said, I took everything I was wearing off and the moisturizer went with it. I'm gonna like pat that in. Let's see. Alright, well, I don't know if I explained it in my last video, which technically hasn't been filmed yet in my time because I'm putting the makeup on for my next couple videos literally now. But I have a little bit of a new setup. I have a brand new camera. Thank you to my boyfriend. This was my graduation gift from him. So I am so freaking excited. I'm so freaking excited because I was filming on a webcam. And I think I posted that on Instagram the other day that I'm like posting on a webcam. And so many of you guys were like, shit, really? Which goes to show you, if I could make videos on a webcam, you can make videos on anything. Put down the E.L.F. mineral primer all over, and then just did Benefit Porefessional in the T-zone. But yes, I have a new camera. I'm so excited. I'm still going to be tweaking this setup over the next however many videos because I think I might have mentioned it before. I'm talking so fast. I think I might have mentioned this before. My filming setup isn't permanent. I move it from room to room. Like when I'm done with all of this, I put it away. So it's a little frustrating every single time I want to film to sit down and get it all out and do it. So stick with me as I tweak it. Also, you should have also seen my new little intro that I made that I'm just like so freaking proud of. I think it's so super cute. I think it's so me. And it just makes me feel like slightly more professional. I know like having a fancy animated intro doesn't really mean anything, but like it makes me happy. Gonna be dotting the Tarte Amazonian Clay full coverage, is that what it's called? Full coverage foundation all over the face because I have been trying to pan this foundation for a hot second now. I've noticed in the beauty community that to use a full-size product up, no matter if it's in a pan or not, is still called panning. Kind of like how a tissue is a Kleenex, even if it's not Kleenex brand tissue. And like none of my brushes are going to be clean because I need to wash my brushes tonight. So bear with me here. I noticed last time I did a Get Ready With Me that I spent 8,000 years putting my base on because I think it's like when you're talking and you're doing a thing and you're so enwrapped in a thought, it's hard to like just correctly do what you need to be doing. So this time around I'm going to try to be a lot quicker, if not for like the sake of not wasting time, also for the sake of not wasting your time, because I really need to trim my videos down. I can't keep doing half hour, 45-minute long videos. I need to really, really, really tone it down. So a few more things that I'm excited about. One, and I know a lot of you guys know this, I started a podcast with Georgia Harris here on YouTube. It is called the Half Cousins Podcast, which is an inside joke from our live streams. And it is on Georgia's channel. We do it every weekend. We've only done it 2 weekends in a row, but we do it every weekend. We're planning to do it every weekend. And we do it on Georgia's channel because Georgia has the bigger channel. Maybe one day if it turns into like a bigger thing, we'll make our own channel for it, like our own separate thing, and like make it better and put it on like iTunes or whatever. But for now, it's just us live streaming every single weekend together. You can find it on an unlisted playlist on Georgia's channel, and it's also linked down below in my more recent description boxes as well as Georgia's more recent description boxes. We kind of decided to keep it unlisted so like for the average person who just stumbles across and finds our channel, that's not their first impression of us, which sounds bad, but it's more like a fun treat for like the people who like really enjoy us as people and our dynamic together. So that's why it's unlisted. But it's quite a hoot. We spent the first 2 sessions talking about the hottest guys and then the hottest girls, and we had Liv Loves Her Makeup on for talking about the hottest girls. It was a hoot. We kind of got derailed near the end, but I thought it was funny. I also think I mentioned like several times in both podcasts that I'm kind of glad that we started off doing more like silly topics, because it's just been like a weird month, or I should say 2 months for me. I really am the kind of person where when it rains it pours, and like everything that goes wrong at once. And it's just been weird in my household lately, but I'm not getting into that right now because I don't want this to be a negative podcast. The whole point was us doing a silly podcast made me feel a lot better, and I hope like if you're having a down day, maybe you could watch it and it would make you feel a little bit better too. But we're planning some more serious topics in the future, and I just think it's going to be good. I think, like, I'm so happy that Georgia asked me to do it with her, and it's a fun time. Primed my eyes with Too Faced Shadow Insurance. The second thing that I'm excited about is that I officially graduated college for the second time. And okay, so speaking of new YouTube things, I always like have 1,000,001 ideas for my channel, and then whether or not I do them is a different story. But one of my ideas was to do like how Liv does, setting my eyes, how Liv does miscellaneous Mondays, where she uses Mondays to talk about something that's not makeup related, because I feel, and I agree with her on this, forcing yourself into a bubble with your channel and only talking about makeup can get a little bit boring. Like, even for as much as I absolutely love makeup, I can totally feel like getting bored with content, and I've only had this channel for 5 months, and I don't ever want to get to a place where I'm sick of it, or I don't want to do it, or anything like that. So that mixed with, you guys ask me about certain non-makeup related topics all the time, which has led me to want to start a series. Originally I was thinking about calling it Abby Normal Afternoons, which is a Young Frankenstein reference. I'm thinking probably just sticking with Abnormal Afternoons, where I'm talking about something that's just not makeup related. So I really want the first one to be about my college experience and like everything I've studied, why I chose to get 2 undergraduate degrees, how that whole process went, my research, like all of that fun stuff, because that's something that you guys ask me about a lot. How am I going to bake if I don't have a wet sponge? Pause. So yeah, I think that that's going to be my first Abnormal Afternoon. And I'm saying Abnormal Afternoon because I don't want to limit myself to a certain day of the week, like always doing it. I like posting things on my own time. I don't like schedules. I don't, Clearly, I say I want to post 3 to 5 times a week. We're lucky if I post once a week sometimes. Like, so, plus I'm pretty sure Abnormal Afternoons was a name that one of you guys suggested to me. I wrote it down, who suggested to me. So, if I end up picking that, sorry, just getting the powder off of me. If I end up picking that, I'm gonna credit them for the name. That's something else I want to do. I also know people ask me about the tarot reading thing a lot. People ask me about the Stephen King books a lot. I always reference how much I love Studio Ghibli. Ghibli. I say Ghibli, my best friend says Ghibli, so I don't know. I'm probably wrong. It's probably, anyway. People want me to talk about those movies because I have like a deep love of them. I don't know, I think that would be fun. I look forward to doing something not makeup related. But then of course, doing the makeup related stuff. That's why we're here. Okay, so I'm just going to magically have brows in the next clip that you guys see because now that I have my red hair, something that hasn't been addressed in this video, but I'm sure I've addressed it in the last video that hasn't been filmed yet, future, that time. So, my brow process is now a little bit more complicated because there is no exact brow product that I could find that fits my exact hair color. So I kind of have to MacGyver like a pomade with a powder. And so it's just a process. So here we go. I now have brows. Brows. I don't know how it looks on camera, but the only thing I could get that actually like truly matches the light auburn that I made my hair is Auburn in Anastasia Dipbrow mixed with the eyeshadow Blazing from Anastasia. So whatever works. I used to only put like eyeshadow, like literal eyeshadow, brown eyeshadow in my brows for the longest time when I first started filling in my brows. So it's kind of like a nice throwback to what I used to do. I'm really digging the red. I'm sure, like I said, I address it like, oh my god, I dyed my hair red in the BH Cosmetics review. But really, I had red hair for a long time. I always in my life, oh, I just noticed I'm looking at the viewfinder and not the thing. Gotta get used to that. Always in my life, I've cycled between having black hair and red hair. And I have had black hair as long as I've had my buzz cut, which has been about 2 years. And then I was looking at pictures on my boyfriend's Instagram of us at my sister's wedding. I know. And I saw that I had red hair at my sister's wedding. And I loved how it looked in like the sunlight because she had an outdoor wedding. And I was like, I want to do that again. So I dyed my hair red. And I really like it. The second I like took the towel off and revealed it, like after going through all the trouble, it was like, oh thank god I love it so much. I really feel like, I always say I don't look 26, that I have chronic baby face. I feel like it makes me look a little bit older in a good way. I feel like I would feel more comfortable not wearing my hat as often. Shocking plot twist, I know, because I really do like how the light shines and the highlights hit and stuff. So, going back to red for a hot second. Also, even with my hat, I love how the black hat looks with the contrast of the red hair. Super excited. Now I'll get into the meaty part of this video. I'm going to come up with an eye look. Of course, I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics Festival palette because that is the whole point. I want to review this palette tonight. I really like how my brows came out. That's perfect. That combo is perfect. Oh my god. Sorry, moment to love myself. I always get drawn to the same things whenever I use this palette. I always want to use the pinks and the green. And I have a purple dress on. I don't have purple. I'm obviously wearing a black top. It's maxi skirt season for me, so the second it gets warmer out, I ditch all my long sleeve witch dresses and I go for the witch maxi skirts because I can wear them with like tank tops and stuff and like shorter sleeve shirts, black shirts always. So right now the print to my, I don't want to like lift my skirt up, but my print is like a purpley print. Hence the purpley awesome necklace, by the way. Oh. So I think I want to do a purple, but I think I want to do a purple green. Then, I don't know, we're gonna figure it out. Also, with this new camera, I can zoom you guys in. Oh my god, let's go. Let's see, what'll work? If I hold my mirror here to do my eye look, can you guys see it? You can't respond to me right now, so we're gonna try it, and if it doesn't work, I'll fix it in the next Get Ready With Me. The key to any lacy eye look, by the way, is to have a BH Cosmetics Color Switch knockoff This is like $8. It's just a spongy thing in a tin. I have to have this in order to do my eye makeup because I have like so many makeup brushes, but I swear there's like 5 that I love more than the rest of them. So they always need to be at my disposal and cleanable at all times. That and flat synthetic packer brushes are the 2 things I need at all effing times. I don't know why I'm censoring myself. I've never censored myself ever on this channel. Maybe because I'm so desperate for YouTube to start monetizing me that I'm like, see, I can be advertiser friendly. That's, if not to sound like I'm money hungry or greedy. The whole thing is my channel reached the qualifications to get monetized like a month or 2 ago. I would say probably like in March. And I'm still waiting for them to approve it. And it went from saying, oh, you'll be approved by the end of April to you'll hopefully be approved by the end of June. And I'm just a little eager because money given back to me from YouTube can just go back into my channel. Oh, I don't know what to do. I feel like I always do the same thing with this palette despite the fact that there's so many options. We're going to use Electric as our transition shade today. I'm not good at doing tutorials. I hope to get better in the future. Let's see if this helps. I hope that explaining it helps more than if you see me do it. I really, really like this palette though. I know you probably will have already heard me rave about it. Plus, like, I'm still late to the party. So many other people have reviewed this by now. But this is just a really fun palette. This is one of the last things that really made me super excited when it came out. Like I said, I know some of you are waiting to clock me if I end up buying it. But I'm still on the fence with the Kat Von D 10th anniversary collection. Now that like real people swatches have come in, not just this like the almost fake looking swatches on her Instagram, I'm really interested again. I know I've been so on the fence with this palette, but it does look super pretty. There's like olive tones in it. There's that one green, that blue. I need to force myself to go to a Sephora and look at it. Look into the eyes of the demon. Some other videos I'm planning to film after this. I want to talk about my makeup story because like I just said, I've dealt with a little bit of negativity recently. And it really just made me realize, if anything, that I want to have more open conversations with you guys. And also, in doing so, because YouTube is basically like my online diary, having a more open conversation with myself. So, stay tuned for that. Just me talking about my makeup journey. And everything from the evolution of my look to my relationship with buying makeup and all that stuff. What do I want to do next? I can either throw the super hot pink in there. Oh yeah, we're throwing the super hot pink in there. The super hot pink is Dippy. Oh yeah. I really have been in such a pink eyeshadow phase lately. I don't know what it is. I love pink eyeshadow lately. I was in a blue and green rut and now I'm in a pink phase. Gonna take that first lighter pink shade and just blend out the edges a little bit better. Once again, I've never claimed to be a professional makeup artist, so take anything I do or put on my face as a grain of salt. With a grain of salt as the example you should be following. Now is where shit gets interesting. I want to deepen it up with this purple swag, which I swear to God, the eyeshadow naming needs to get under control. Between like the last 2 Violet Voss palettes, this palette, like I don't want anything named hipster. I don't want anything named swag. I don't want anything named LOL. Like, just I'm the only person that would be happy if eyeshadow names were just the colors that they were. Like blue, aqua, lime green. Like I really like don't understand why we have to come up with these like clever eyeshadow names. I feel like that wasn't deep enough, but I don't want to go into the brown. I feel that's the one thing about this palette that drives me crazy, and I'm sure I would have said it in the review, but there's really only one shade that I feel like deepens things really well. I want more depth. I really do. But it's like an 18-hour palette. What are you going to do? Guess I'm going in with the brown. Hipster. Looking a little Pepto-Bismol here. I don't know where this look is going. I didn't have a plan. I told you guys I didn't have a plan. I'm just going for it. Alright, we're just going to go for it. We're going to put neon all over the lid, which is this kick-ass lime green metallic. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. We're going there. I'm feeling it. I cannot do an eye look without my glitter glue because it just makes every shadow look amazing. Oop, this glitter glue is almost used up. Hell yeah. I've been getting a lot of satisfaction lately out of, this is gonna sound stupid, but finishing up products. I really can see the difference that it's made in my collection when I'm taking the time to really just use shit up. Again, this sounds like it shouldn't be rocket science to anybody, but I really just like, you get that sense of like accomplishment. Like, hell yeah, I did it. And it's just been fun. That's why I try to every month talk about what I've used that month, because I definitely, like, I finished, this is a spoiler for next month's empties, but I just finished a Coty Airspun loose powder, and a lot of people were like, holy shit, those things last forever, and so I felt like, hell yeah, I did it. I don't know, I'm not saying I'm a project planner, but I'm saying that I've had little tiny goals and it's been fun to meet them. Happy with that. Just probably gonna throw those two darker crease shades back on a brush to put back in my crease, because I feel like it always gets a little lost once I put my lid color on. Happy with that. Brush away the big, and then we'll put something cool on the lower lash line. Because I had wanted to do a purple look to begin with, I think I'm just going to take swag and put that all over the lower lash line. Just really kind of get some purple back. Even though it all kind of has turned into a Pepto-Bismol blob. That's fine. Gonna throw Euphoria in my inner corners, dew liner, lashes, the whole nine. Not that I wear fake lashes, but you know, mascara. And then keep this show a-moving. Again, I apologize if I'm fast forwarding a lot, so to speak, and like cutting a lot of crap out, but I really just like I need to get some of my videos on the shorter side, if you will. I'm still also learning to play with my editing software. So maybe in the future I could just like fast forward with some pleasant spooky music and like be a real beauty guru, so that way you're seeing every single step. But for now, it's like more advanced than I'll ever be, and it's going to take some getting used to, so I'm going to just, we're trying our best here, people. One thing I will interrupt liner and mascara for is to say that I got the new Milk Makeup Kush mascara as a little sample, and I've been using it and I'm not 100% sure if I like it, so just throwing that out there. The shape of the wand is kind of mediocre to me. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think that this mascara is just only average, so I don't know. Let's go ahead and zoom back out, because this is a little too close. A little too close. Okay, and we're gonna finish this up. We're gonna put some bronzer, some contour, some blush, some highlight, starting with my favorite I keep looking at myself and not you, I'm sorry. Starting with my favorite bronzer in the world, the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula in light bronzer. Can you see? I'm so freaking close to hitting pan on this. Just want to hit pan on this. So, to quote the brilliant Peter Monn, I consider myself a super fan of YouTube. And I have, like so many others, been watching the Shane Dawson Graveyard Girl collab series that's been happening for the last 2 weeks. And oh my god, can I say that I have thoughts on it? For the record, first of all, Graveyard Girl Bunny is one of my biggest inspirations on YouTube. Like, just everything about her. Everything. Her personality, her interest, her style, everything she is as a person, just I can relate to so much. I wish with every fiber in my body, if that's an expression, that I could meet her one day. I think that would be the bee's freaking knees. Also an uber fan of Shane Dawson and the whole squad. And also, for the record, fan of Peter Monn. I just I just got done not only watching the conclusion of the Shane Dawson Graveyard Girl fiasco, but then watching Peter Monn's commentary on the whole thing. And I just think he's such a wonderful, wise person. And really, like, who said it? Angie said it in her most recent video that he's like the good guy of the drama community. And I just dig it. Also hard to tell, so I'm using the Catrice like contouring palette, which is also my favorite. So close to hitting pan on this too. But yeah, I loved the whole series. I loved seeing Bunny's whole apart, like for what it was shown. Her whole freaking mansion, how cool it was. I love, controversial opinion, I love her baby doll room. I love all the weird stuff. I'm actually planning on doing a room tour soon now that I have a real camera that can be portable. And I'm sure if Bunny's room makes you uncomfortable, then mine might make you a little uncomfortable. Not that I have a collection of creepy dolls. But I do have some unsettling things, let's say, in this room. Also, I'm so fucking excited because one of you guys is sending me an alligator head in the mail this week, and that sounds like crazy banana sauce, but if you're Lacey, it's not. If you're Lacey, this is real life. This is everything. I don't know if she wants me to share her name or not. If it's okay with her, then when I get it, I'll share who it was that sent it to me. But one of you guys, I will say, is so kind and wonderful and thoughtful and is sending me a tiny little taxidermied alligator head, which I realize probably bothers a lot of people. But for me, as someone who spent, a year studying paleontology and then studying like evolution, all that stuff, it just makes me so happy. And it's the little things, it's the weird little things that keep me going in life. So yeah, so I feel like I've mentioned a lot of things that I want to do, and I'm hoping that I'm putting it in the world. I'm the secreting it, and I'm saying that because my sister and my mom are so big on The Secret. You know, that book that like is a phenomenon where it's like, if you keep putting something in the world, eventually you'll get it, blah blah blah. I have like my own opinions on that, but they're always pushing me to like read the book and to do the process. So I'm the secreting this. I'm the secreting if I put out like my YouTube plans in the future, that hopefully it'll happen and I'll film the damn things. But yeah, I'm planning a room tour. I'm planning abnormal afternoons. I'm going to be doing my makeup journey. I'm going to be... I want to do... Angelica did a limited edition makeup tag that she came up with. I definitely want to do that. I picked out two like for highlighters too for this look, but I kind of think I'd rather do something bright yellow and in your face. So let's see what I have in my collection. Okay, this is the Give Me Glow highlighter in Halo. The internet like exploded when this got re-released recently. And I'm a highlighter junkie, as we all know. This highlighter's intense, so I'm going to do my best to not look like a crazy person, but no promises. Oh yeah, this is This is an intense highlighter. And for anyone who's wondering, who doesn't know, I always put on highlighter before I put on blush. I got into the habit because I feel like everything blends more seamlessly when I do it in that order. This is so yellow and I love it. Also did not pick out a lip color. What is wrong with me? My channel is spooky lips. Oh. Well, I'll always have the fat hips part, so there's that. I know everybody else on the planet is getting over the whole glow for the gods kind of trend that was popular last year and year before. I am not. I will never be over that. So I apologize if the amount of highlighter that I put on annoys anybody. I love it. I don't care. Also, pro tip, if you really just want to blend all of your cheek makeup together, get a big dual fiber brush, because I'm not blending exactly where the contours, I'm kind of blending below it so it'll fuse more seamlessly into my bronzer, and then I'll put my blush on and it'll all kind of sandwich together. But also, if you do have one of these and you do feel like you went overboard, like I probably went overboard with my lip and my nose highlighter, then you can just tone it down a little bit. This is like the ultimate blending god. This brush is a BH Cosmetics 109 brush. I think it comes in a set. But like any dual fiber brush, I learned that trick from Casey Holmes. It's a good trick. The last thing I want to chat about before I wrap this up is that I go through phases of this as well, on a horror movie kick lately, which I'm sure shocks nobody. Insert non-existent gasping noises. E.L.F. blush palette, we're using this color here. But yeah, like, Netflix doesn't have the best horror movie selection, obviously, but it does have some good ones. Like, I just watched Creep last night because it actually got pretty good reviews on the interwebs. And I will say it wasn't bad. It wasn't like the best movie I'd ever seen in my life, but it wasn't bad. I'm looking forward actually to watching Creep 2 tonight when I'm done filming, because 90s LoveChild, who is another YouTuber that I love, I will link her down below. She told me that I should watch Creep 2, and I trust her opinion because she's just a wonderful, wonderful human. And she's one of the few people that seems to understand me in my entirety. I was going to put a glowy blush on top of this. Should we just go for the full banana? It's a festival palette. It's a festival palette. I should go full banana. Alright, this is Don't Flutter Yourself. It's one of the new Wet n Wild Baked blushes that I think are actually highlighters, and they've made a huge mistake. So I'm going to like gently put this on, like gently. Like, you guys can't see it, but I'm really like so carefully. Oh, just want a healthy glow, not a crazy metallic cheek, but I think I achieved that. Regardless, it's fine. Makeup's an art. It doesn't mean shit. Do what you want to do. If you want to wear a full glitter beard, wear a full glitter beard. If you want to put metallic blush on, put metallic blush on. Live your damn life. Ooh, 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 I'm glowy. Like I said, I don't have a lip color. What goes with this? Not even a purple look. I was like, I'm going to do a purple look. Didn't even get a purple look. This is like a pink lemonade look. Alright, I figured if we're going to go pink lemonade, we're going pink lemonade. This is Bauhaus from Kat Von D. And it is pink. One last step. And we're done. And this is the finished look. Again, I apologize if I kept looking over there the whole video. I'm not used to having a viewfinder. So it's going to take some getting used to. Alright, that was everything. That was my second attempt at a chatty get right with me. If you've learned nothing, I apologize. If you had some fun and chatted with me, I appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe, like, and I know everyone says this, and I apologize, but if you want to know when I upload, make sure you hit the bell. I know it's obnoxious. I know we all say it. I thought it was a YouTube myth, but it's not. Sometimes you guys don't see my uploads because YouTube is now deciding that just subscribing to someone isn't enough. If you really want to see their videos, you have to do another thing. not just me, any YouTuber you like, make sure you're subscribing and hitting the bell so you see our stuff. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope that this was a lot better than my last Get Ready With Me in terms of like positivity wise. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!